This is Vision of Hell 2, Part 2. So, what I want to describe, I actually want to talk a little bit more about hell, and the reason why is because in year 2000, February the 27th, I did have also a near-death experience. What I think one day I probably have to also put the details about my near-death experience. But because what happened in May 3rd, 2009 of the Vision of Hell, I believe God must give me the opportunity to talk about, because now I see two different things. What happens when our body dies and our soul comes out of our body. As I remember, in the year 2000 when that happened, my body was laying on a bed on my left side, but my spirit, all of a sudden, I find myself up right on a ceiling. But the difference was, as I was up there, I looked down and I see my body. But then, being above my body, I was wondering what's happening, but the way I felt, the freedom away from the body, from everything, the peace, the love of God, I believe, was such a great experience. I was shocked how something like that can be. And as I was in that stage, I can talk, I can see, I can hear. It was 5 o'clock in the morning in Australia in February, summertime. So I can hear the birds outside chirping. And then, here I am, being at that stage, I actually refused to go back in my body. I'm looking down to my body and I point my finger at my body and I said, I will never go back into you again. It was just amazing to be in that stage, to be away from everything I know, in God's presence, the freedom, the love, the peace was just more than what anyone can imagine. So now when I have this vision of hell, as I said, I believe God wants me to talk about this. God wants me to talk to whoever might hear about what I experienced. I know many people claim to actually went further than what I did. I was only in a room when I have my near-death experience, and I also been only in my bedroom when I have the vision of hell. But I know one thing. What I experienced in a near-death experience was great. It was so good. It felt so good. What I actually refused 3 times to go back in my body. But what I experienced in this vision of hell was totally the opposite. Terrified me. I couldn't believe such a thing existed. To see those people fighting, trying to escape that place, what I saw was definitely not for humans. But sadly, in that place where war was war, humans, man who was screaming and struggling, pushing and pulling, and tried to get out. I could see them try to crawl on top of the other just to get off that pit, that lava, that heat. It was just incredible. How anyone can live for eternity in a place like that. Those people there, I don't think they have time to think about anything, to say anything, but screaming, pushing and pulling for the rest of their lives, trying to escape something what is impossible to escape. Was just no way out. And I could see on their reaction the way they push and pull and struggle. I didn't believe it. Their bodies were skeletons. As you see in a World War II, those people who die hungry, you only could see the skeleton and a very skinny, hardly any skin on. Basically the skin was just keeping the bones together. That's how that pit was. So disturbing. So disturbing. So, when I try to compare the two places, one, what I experienced, the near-death experience, out from the body, I experienced it myself. And I know was so great, was so good. I didn't want to go back. But what I saw in this vision was so awful. I turned and twist and push all night long, from left to the right. It was incredible. So, I like to put some conclusions, something to see, something to come out from this. Maybe people can see somehow from what they hear. I know not everybody is going to have that opportunity to feel or to experience such a thing. But people who does, I hope they all talk. I hope they all say something to the others who doesn't know, others who doesn't understand, to those who think this is it, This is life. You're born, you go to school, you get your education. You're a doctor or whatever. You have lots of money when you're going to retire. And when you die, you have a legacy. No, that's not all. I call that just a good life. An easy life in this world. Lots of money, big place, nice car. But anyway, I go for the third part when I come back.